afternoon. We're from Somos Familia, and at this year's Yes Conference, we had LGBTQ plus youth write down questions for adults, and adults write down questions for youth. Lisbeth is going to be answering some of the questions written, and our first question is there anything adult allies can do for you to make you feel more accepted, more loved?
I feel like adult allies can give reassurance. I feel like reassurance is it's a key component to feel more accepted and more love. I feel like sometimes you just need somebody else, mostly an adult ally, to tell you hey, everything's gonna be okay. You don't need to worry about it, and just give you advice. And if they went through a similar experience and everything, that helps a lot to feel more safe, more loved, and feel like you belong. And the feeling of belonging is really important, and just having an adult ally giving you that is really important.
Our next question is what can parents do to help you get the support that you need to grow?
I feel like parents should ask more questions about how about your sexuality, about if they don't really understand your sexuality, if they need more clarification. Personally, my mom, she asked questions after I came out. She told me, when did I know? What can I do? Um, she also tried her hardest to understand, and I feel like it's really important for parents to have a support group. I just feel like my mom didn't have that. So it was a challenge for her to deal with my sexuality. And I just feel like having a support group um, will help the conversation flow between the parent or the son or the daughter. Also, being able to talk and communication between the parent and the kid is really essential to have that support that a parent can give. So if you really want to reach out and understand and everything, I feel like as a parent you should take an initiative and try your hardest to come up with some questions that you can ask, and ask them, what can I do for you? What, as a parent, can I do to help you and be there for you and show you that I do love you for who you are, and that no matter what, I will always be there for you. And I just feel that's really important, and it's key. It's key for a parent to ask that.
Thank you. That was really nice. And our next question would be how can adults be allies to youth whose families may not be supportive?
I feel like adults can be allies to youth by offering resources or telling them personal experiences. Um, when I came out, I would have really wished my mom had someone, or I wish I knew somebody, another ally who would have been able to talk to her and tell her, talk to her about their experience, or just anything they have done with the LGBTQ plus community, or just tell them stories they've heard, because I feel like sometimes um, I feel like it's great for families to hear from somebody else. And also, I just feel like sometimes it's kind of hard when the person that came out is trying to explain it to the parent, because sometimes they don't understand. And I just feel hearing it from an adult will help ease everything, and just them having a conversation is a one step to accepting.
And our last question how can teachers support students who do not feel as though they fit in at school?
I feel like teachers should try and talk to students and ask them if they need help. When I realized that I wanted to come out to my parents during 11th grade, I felt alone. I felt like I had nobody to reach out to. I felt like I really didn't belong in school because I didn't know any other queer 11th graders. I didn't have anyone to really tell me their experience when they came out. it was really hard for me trying to find a support system in school and just kind of just opening. So I reached out to one of my teachers, and they also noticed that something was wrong. And when I told them that I wanted to come out and that I didn't know how to, and that I had so many worries about my parents not accepting me or kicking me out or disowning me or just everything from the worst, they sat down with me. We went on the PFLAG website. They printed out articles on how articles on how to come out, explaining sexualities, explaining trying to talk to parents, pamphlets for parents, practicing with me how to like come out, going through like different scenarios. They also offered me counseling for my mom and I. Also, allowed me to talk to other staff who identified in the LGBTQ plus community, and allowed me to like know their story. I just feel like having teachers who notice and see that a student isn't feeling like they belong is great for them to ask and see if they need help, if they need resources, and mostly reassure them that if they aren't feeling well, everything's going to get better, because everything does get better, even though it takes its time to get better. So I just really feel that teachers, in order for them to like support students who don't feel as they fit in, should open their doors and tell them that like I'm all ears, and if you want to talk, like my classroom is located upstairs, downstairs, or wherever, and that they're gonna be there.
Thank you so much, Lisbeth.
Thank you so much for joining us in. Follow Somos Familia on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and keep updated on the Somos Familia page.